Rajveer (RV) Singh, a happy-go-lucky racetrack pit crew member and aspiring racer, lands a professional stock car racing contract with the Speeding Saddles, a struggling racing team, after illegally speeding a New York City taxi owned by the team manager and his eventual agent. Harry Uddharan RV soon becomes a successful racer, and later marries Radhika Shona Sekar Rai Banerjee, a pianist and music major at Columbia University. Despite the disapproval of Radhika's father, businessman Shubho Shekhar, due to the pair's lack of academic degrees and conventional employment. After the wedding, Shona leaves her career to care for their two children, Priya, Princess Singh, and Rajveer Champ Singh Jr. As RV and Speeding Saddles become the sport's most acclaimed. Uddharan. 8 years later, during a race, rival racer Rusty Finkelstein crashes into RV's car, severely injuring and hospitalizing him. RV returns to the sport a year later but finishes last in each race owing to post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD) from his accident. Exasperated, the team owner Billy Bhatia fires RV and replaces him with Rusty. After the couple fails to get alternative employment, including a failed attempt by RV to create a breakaway team with Harry, their house is foreclosed, and most of their possessions, including Shona's wedding ring, are auctioned off to pay creditors. With only about $2,000 left to their name, the family moves into a one-bedroom apartment on the outskirts of the city. Determined to keep their children at their private school, Shona and RV take several odd jobs. RV attempts to abandon the family dog, Bruno, to ease the burden on them. Bruno is returned by Harry, who offers RV his taxi license. He rejects it due to Harry's continued employment with the Speeding Saddles but eventually accepts it. Shona later gets a job as an events pianist and runs into Shubho, who offers the family assistance, but she rejects it after he insults RV. Princess overhears RV and Shona fighting and learns of their financial trouble. She tells Champ and the pair decide to secretly save their lunch money to help their parents. This results in Champ eating waste food from the garbage. Uddharan Chennai. RV gets a passenger who asks for a speedy airport arrival, using it as a chance to test his racing skills. RV initially does well but falters after suffering flashbacks of his accident. In a last-ditch attempt to pay their school fees and throw a birthday party for Champ, RV lies to his friends and fellow cab drivers saying Princess has pneumonia, prompting them to pool a fund for her medical expenses. Uddharan. Shona finds out that RV lied to his friends about Princess having pneumonia and gets enraged at RV. However, Champ suddenly falls unconscious and begins bleeding from his mouth. The family rushes him to the hospital and then RV and Shona learn the truth that Princess and Champ have been saving their lunch money to help the financial issue, where they find out Champ has a piece of glass in his stomach, and surgery to remove it would cost $65,000. After Billy rebuffs his plea for help, Harry offers RV the chance to make their team and get back into the racing world. RV accepts the offer and his cab driver friends form the pit crew and accept RV's apology for lying to them about Princess having pneumonia. RV encounters Rusty in the race and attempts to come last. But remembering his promise to Shona and his son's condition, he motivates himself to keep going, just as Rusty tries to shove RV again. This time RV shoves Rusty in the same way Rusty did to RV and finishes Rusty and wins the race. Uddharan Chennai. RV returns to racing full-time. Shona becomes a professional pianist. And the family, including a now healthy Champ, moves back to their original home but sometimes go back to their old place to see their friends. Arvi then gifts Shona her wedding ring. Uddharan.